FCs and STGs up in combat. We need to do better for you next week. CSET Technical did a great job with a lot of Class Charlie fires. However, we had one spread out of control because the watchstanders didn't know what to do. So, a lot of things going on this morning. Need to be better about concentrating for setup on the training team side and execution on the watchstander side for next week.
Stand up here, I think. Maybe. Okay, so we don't actually have the webcast going today, I don't think. No. So that's all right. So great job with the awards. A lot of good folks and super things happening. So I appreciate that. We have a whole bunch of people leaving before next week. So if you are leaving, come on up. Face your shipmates, we'll pass the microphone down. Come on up, right over here. We got 3, there's a couple, yeah, there's a few more. Come on right here. Start with Pastor Green, and and you guys can rotate through. All right, so what you have to do, right, is you turn around, tell your shipmates who you are, how long you've been aboard, and anything else you want to.
Name's ET2 Green. We got on board in 2010. Going back home on leave, and then going over to Fitzgerald. We'll be back on May 5th, and we're going to do in-store with them.
Alright, I'm ET3 Lynn. I've been here 3 years. Been with the Calvins and the Antietam, and I will be going to the USS UG-102 in San Diego. And I'll be doing RIMPAC and deploying with them in October. And also, this is probably the last time I'm ever going to talk to you guys in a giant group like this. So, I keep hearing that we are the tip of the spear. I disagree. Look to your left, and you can see the spear right there. We here are the shield to the spear. 300 guys watching over 5,000 souls over there. So, I know in deployment there's going to be a lot of hate and discontent. I know, I've been there. So every time you guys are going to have that issues, just look outside, look at the carrier, and think about it. You're keeping 5,000 sailors and their family, let them sleep a little safer at night, knowing that you guys are watching out for them. Alright, thanks.
I'm CT2 Muskoviak. I've been here for 2 years. My next stop will be Berkeley Air Force Base in Denver, Colorado. I'd just like to thank the crew for all the good times and memories I'll have from my time out here in Japan. Thank you.
I'm CTM2 Durkin. Been here since April of 2010. I'm getting out, going to university. Well, real quick, yesterday at 15:30, PSD called and said that if my eval is not faxed over to them, I would not be leaving tomorrow. And when Ensign Duodu found out, he quickly ran and got it done. I'd like to personally thank Ms. Hamilton. She wrote it herself, and Captain edited it. So, I really truly appreciate all that effort. I'll be at the Chuhai stand at 1600.
Click.
So, looking at the Chiefs mess, if we can get out a little earlier today, maybe CG can go home before 8 o'clock. I'll see him at the Chuhai stand. Thanks.
Hi, I'm HM2 Zarzak. I have been here for 2 years now. I'm transferring to Scott Air Force Base in Southern Illinois, and I'm going to be working at a U.S. Transcom unit, coordinating Wounded Warrior transfer. I wouldn't be a corpsman if I didn't hit on medical, so I just want to make sure that you all know that there's only one person you need to take care of, and that's yourself. So on that side. That doesn't mean mentally, but that also means physically and personally. So just make sure you're taking care of your medical readiness, your individual medical readiness. Yeah, it helps us get the green H in the intern, but that's not what I care about. I care about everybody's health, so just take care of yourself. Thank you.
So how many of you learned something, got something from our shipmates up here? Thank you. Doesn't that feel good? I mean, really? You had a positive impact on all of our shipmates. All right, Vipers on 3 for our departing shipmates. 1, 2, 3. Vipers! Thank you. Go ahead, Sean. Stand back. All right. All right. Oh! Picture time.
Move on up. There you go.
Is Q1 Davis here? Is he at school or? Q1 Davis is back here? Sir. All right, you don't have to come back up yet. You're going to come up at the very end. So Q1 Davis re-enlisted, and in the past we haven't actually talked about who re-enlisted during the week. We need to do that, but I think it would probably be appropriate to have him lead us in the Sailor's Creed at the very end. So just giving you a little heads up so you're not caught off guard at the very end. All right? So, you know, I always ask, okay, who had a birthday, right? Well, so, turns out that Senior Apprentice Warner, is he here? Yeah, oh man, that is, come on up here. Yeah, you were trying to hide behind Vanessa Ryan. I mean, he's a big man to hide behind. He's 6'5", but how old are you? How old are you?
Old 26.
An old 26. Well, that is older than some, perhaps not than others. All right, we ready? Man, I hate starting this because I am terrible at singing, but all right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Okay. Okay, so I hadn't really thought about the tip of the spear and the whole shield and stuff like that. Certainly something to think about. And it is absolutely true. They can't do anything without us, right? I mean, they can't. They got these little missiles on the side and all that stuff, but you know what? Those things go, like, not very far. And they need us. And it is true. I mean, we do have Tomahawks, and man, those things can reach out and touch further than all their aircraft. So that's pretty cool too. But they can. I mean, we only have a certain number of those. So absolutely, they are the punch behind. But if we're not there, they're not going anywhere because we protect them. So any way you look at it, they do appreciate all of us. All right. So before I get into what happened last week. Or this past week, let's talk for a brief moment what's going on this month, right? It is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. And so, I mean, what that really does is it, you know, as I said last week, it reminds me of really equal opportunity. It reminds me of fair treatment. It reminds me of the professionalism that we need to show amongst ourselves with each other at all times. And so as we do the things over the course of the month, as you see the poster board as you walk across the quarterdeck, it's a good reminder for each of us of how we expect to treat each other and how we expect to represent and remember what the cloth of our nation is all about, right? What that uniform really means is that fair treatment and that opportunity to be exceptional, okay? So keep that in mind every time you cross the quarterdeck. It's great. All right, so what happened this week? Can you believe it? I mean, we're not done yet, right? But I was writing it down and I ran out of room, really. So we had USW 2.2. We had about 25 sailors doing that. ATFP 1.2 was going on, and we had 3 different days where we had about 20 or so folks going over to the gym, and then they were over in the HEG classrooms. And we were, in fact, we did classes on Thursday during the day, and then we did classes on Thursday night. We had a gun shoot on Thursday. We had ATFP work that was going on today as well, right, for crew served weapons, so you may have been involved in that. There's a massive amount of galley work. If you pass the drink line, there's no drinks there.